That's a little sus. What is this?
I think a good place to start.
Oh my, the soy energy. Look at this. YouTube Janny's on suicide watch. Yeah, exactly.
Is just to kind of ask.
Yeah, I like how you don't spell Lebanese. I love that. Yeah, I don't like Lebanese people. I'm for the Syrians. The Iraqis are all right. Used to be cooler under Saddam, but they're still okay. Iranians I'm fine with, but the Lebanese, they sound pretty gay when they talk, when they speak Arabic.
Each of you, are you open about being trans at school? And if so, how did that come to be? Was it that, one
Oh my god, look at this. Is that a girl? Like, who's pretending to be a boy?
of your parents talked to a principal, or is it something that you've always been at that school and transitioned and so people noticed, or is it your decision? Do you kind of
Oh my, I just, holy.
tell friends as you go? I think there's a lot of different, or a combination of any of those things. So, Alex, would you mind just talking a little bit more about that in your experience?
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I am very open about being transgender because I don't want to waste my time with someone who won't accept me
Yeah.
for being
Uh,
who I am.
Great.
you can tell this person is like getting their lines of dialogue from media. You know, like when women say like, I don't want to waste my time with a man who doesn't accept me for who I am or whatever. Like, this is not how middle schoolers talk. This is not how old are they, like 11, 12 years old? That's not how 11-year-olds speak. I'm not going to waste my time with somebody who doesn't accept me for who I am. What? Dude, I was playing like Minecraft. I just got Minecraft when I was this age.
So I do tell people as soon as I can, or as soon as I feel
Of course
like
you
I'm
do.
ready to tell them.
Sure.
And this, by the way, looks like a child predator. And go ahead, dude, sue me for libel. Go for it. I know you have no money based off your terrible posture and your weak positioning. I know you're broke and don't have the money for lawyers, so go ahead and try to sue me for libel. You are a child molester.
And we did go to the
Look at the way he's looking at these kids. This is a child molester.
principal. We went to the
And by the way, even if you do have enough money to sue me, I have no money to take. So go ahead. You can take my Italian shirt, but you'll never take my freedom. You might be able to put me in jail if I can't pay you, but you can never take my followers.
principal and told them about me being transgender and
This is child abuse.
how they could help me to feel comfortable at school.
Sure.
Oh, this guy makes me sick. Again, child molester vibes. Okay.
And it wasn't that easy with bully, people weren't that nice.
Okay.
But
Good.
eventually I didn't care.
Oh, this poor child.
Now if somebody says something mean to me, I don't even let it get to me.
Oh, this poor child.
That's great.
I don't even let it
Just kind of rolls off of
yeah,
you.
just goes right.
And because you recently started a new school, right?
Yeah, so only one person knows.
Oh, this poor child.
Okay.
Two people or something like
Okay.
that. So
At this current school?
yeah.
Okay. And that's a decision that's up to everyone to make. I think a lot of people
Oh
say,
my gosh.
is it something that I should, and I don't think any one person can answer that for anyone, is saying, yeah, you,
Right.
you should tell everyone or you shouldn't tell anyone. It's up to you and what you feel comfortable with. So right now it's the two
Oh
people,
my
and
gosh.
maybe as you go along you'll tell more, maybe you won't. And that's the cool thing is
How many countries allow LGBT in the Middle East? 2, Lebanon and Israel. Not a surprise.
that it's up to you.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I want people to the reason why I'm waiting a little bit is because I want people to get to know me as
I don't think Saudi Arabia is going to legalize it. Like, you can't even wear a cross in public there. You can't even, your wife can't leave the house without a man. They are modernizing, but they've made a point to not westernize it. They've drawn a very strong line between modernization and westernization, and they've said, like, people from the royal family have said, westernization is when Iraq, turns into, Diet America, or when Afghanistan turns into Diet America. They didn't say Diet America, that's AJ's lingo. But obviously, they're like, Iraq, Saddam being toppled and a democracy being put in by America, that's westernization. Afghanistan, where they're introducing like gender fluid courses in their schools, or Pakistan, that's westernization. They said we in Saudi Arabia are going to modernize but not westernize. And they've made a very big distinction between those two things. A few months ago there was a trans wedding in Rida. Rida. I know the name of that city, but you spelt it weird. Can you spell it in Arabic? Anyways, I did not know that. Is that true? They dissolved the Sharia police? Dude, okay, whoa. When has all this been happening? Does this all happen in, like, the past year or two? Because I know a couple years ago they were like... Riyadh? Oh, Riyadh. Yeah, okay, yeah. I know the city. Isn't that the capital? The official capital? I know Mecca's like the religious capital, but isn't that their official capital city? Ever since 2017. Okay, that's right when I stopped looking into it. It was my first year in political science, so... Okay, well, I guess I haven't been up to date on this. I'm gonna look into that. I didn't know Saudi Arabia was making moves like that. Holy. Well, that's pretty funny. I hate Saudi Arabia, so I'm glad they're getting destroyed from the inside out. That's what you get for funding ISIS. That's what you get for funding Al-Qaeda and all these Sunni terrorist groups all over the Middle East. No offense, Aladdin. You know, not to throw your Sunni brothers under the bus, but, you know, screw Saudi Arabia.
Someone, like, not someone actually different from everyone else.
Sure.
And then I'll tell them so it's not as big of a deal. Like, if when I first came out, I told everybody on the first day of school.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was sort of a mistake because everybody was telling each other and they didn't really know me
as out.
Yeah, exactly. You should just not do this then.
me.
Maybe you don't make your identity your transgender.
Right. As a boy, because last time they saw me was in 2nd grade as a girl. And so,
This is... I feel so bad for this chick.
the
For this little girl, I should say. This little girl is like being abused by her parents by being put in this position.
next, so now at this school, I'm gonna wait for everybody to get to know me as just someone.
Okay, let's hear the next
Who was
dude.
at school, if anyone, and
hear
how
this
that's
boy.
worked for you?
So my school district is a little weird.
Okay.
Since I transitioned in elementary school, everyone
Elementary school.
from my elementary school knew.
6th grade! So, this kid's 11 years old.
Sure.
But we have 2 elementary schools that both like converge into.
And here's the thing, right? I posted this TikTok video. I've talked about this a couple times, so I'll make it brief. I posted this TikTok video saying people are transitioning their 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old kids into being transgender. It's so messed up. Half the comments from the liberals are like, oh, that's absolutely untrue. It's satire. It's not real. This is a fake article. This is a fake post on Facebook. This is fake. This is fake. It's a joke. It's satire. The other half are saying, well, good. It's okay. Kids can identify as the other gender at 2 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. And I hear cases like this. These are like prepubescent children that they're turning into the other gender for their own sexual fetishes, the parents, that is, right? It is one of the most disgusting things. They're coming for your children. Look at this. Really, I'm going to get my fat face out of the frame here. Take a good look at this. This is somebody's son who at 10 years old, under 10 years old, was transitioned into a girl, okay? This is America today. This is a boy that is being dressed up like a girl, okay? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I will never get used to this. I will never be able to look at a boy in a dress and be like, oh yeah, I kind of got used to that.
To one middle school.
Okay.
So half of them know that I am, and then the other half doesn't.
Okay.
So there are definitely people that are, but overall I don't. I think
Another thing I had is to